Hello there. In this video I'm going to show you how to kill the first shopkeeper in Spelunky without using any weapons or any bombs and without getting hurt at all. First I'll show you what I'm going to do and then I'll explain it afterwards. Alright, I know it looks difficult, but trust me, it's actually not very hard at all. So basically all I did is you wait until you get about halfway into his shop and then you jump toward this wall. When you hit the wall, you want to let go forward, and as soon as you start to fall, you use your whip. What this does is your whip will aggro the shopkeeper and you'll immediately land on his head, which will send him flying right around here somewhere. And what you do then is you pick up the shopkeeper, throw him upward. This stuns him for a little bit longer, which gives you a chance to figure out where his shotgun landed and pick it up and shoot him 3 times. It sounds really tricky and it looks really fast, but the shopkeeper almost always lands in the same spot, and the only things that you have to practice really are the timing of your whip and getting over here and picking up the shopkeeper and giving him a toss. It's really not that difficult. So now I'll cut away to a different shop and I'll give you a couple of other tips regarding this technique. Okay, so first of all, one of the most important things to remember is make sure you let go forward once you hit this wall, because otherwise you'll end up sliding in here and getting damaged, and it's kind of a big mess. So another thing that I wanted to show you was, let's say for the sake of argument that this second item here was the climbing gloves, and I don't want to pick them up. What you can do is you can actually pick up that item, move it into this little alcove. Since you're not going to be spending any time in there most of the time, you have a pretty good chance of avoiding picking up the item. The shotgun actually usually lands out here somewhere, so basically you just continue with the trick and you'll avoid picking up the item that you don't want. Now you will run into a problem if the item is in the 3rd or 4th slot, because if you try to pick it up and move it in there, the shopkeeper will start walking toward you. So what you can actually do is, and this is particularly if you're not doing this in a speed run because it does take a bit of time, you can whip the item closer to him, which won't piss him off. Then you can pick it up, stick it in there, and proceed the same way as ever. One last note that I want to make is if there's only one item in the shop that you actually want to pick up, for example, if you only want to get the Matic or a teleporter, let's say, and you're not picking up 2 items, like for example the teleporter and the jetpack, you don't actually have to stick around and finish them off. A lot of times, especially depending on the terrain, for example in a situation like this, you should be able to just toss him, grab the item that you want, and just run away. Most of the time he won't be able to follow you properly and he'll just get stuck in the shop. If you do want to get 2 or more items, however, you will want to kill him because you probably won't have enough time to pick them both up before he gets up. Alright, thanks for watching and I hope this works out for you.